questions. This is the larger context of the struggle for recognition, but I'll be concerned only with a small, though important part of the story, the beginnings of self-consciousness and the struggle for recognition. This begins very simply. I'm aware of myself as an I, as ego. I am conscious of myself. But I'm not only conscious of myself, I am also conscious of other things, of things that are not myself. I am a divided or split consciousness, conscious on the one hand of myself, and on the other hand, conscious of other things. How am I to resolve this division? What am I to do about the things that are not myself? According to Hegel, I enter into opposition to them. I desire them and I consume them, eat them. In doing this, I affirm myself. I give substance to myself as the centre of the world. I try to demolish what is not myself, showing that it's worthless and insubstantial as compared with myself. No one ever eats in Hegel's works because they're just hungry. They always have a deep metaphysical reason for doing so. But this doesn't work. I cannot get rid of everything that's not myself. If I continue this strategy, I'm involved in a bad infinite regress, trying to complete a task that can never be completed in a finite time. And even if I did complete it, I wouldn't have anything else to do. Fortunately, however, among the things I encounter is another self-consciousness, a sort of mirror image of myself. I enter into opposition to him too, but here I adopt a different strategy. I don't try to eat him. I try to get him to recognize me or acknowledge me. That might do the trick. That will affirm my position at the center of things. But I don't want to recognize him in turn. I want to be someone special. I've not yet learned that to be a rational human being, I have not only to be recognized by others, but also to recognize them in turn. So I fight him, and for the same reason he fights me. We each risk death. We each display our indifference to the trappings of life and our sheer existence as selves or egos. Either or both of us may be killed. Then the game is over and it all has to begin again. The only fruitful outcome is this. One of us wins, the other submits, conceding defeat. The winner makes the loser his servant or bondsman, and makes him work to fulfill the master's needs. Then there occurs a sort of reversal. Hegel likes reversals very much. The bondsman gets considerable advantages from his subordinate position. He isn't recognized by his master, he's treated like dirt, like nothing. In fact, he fears death at the hands of his master. But this pulls him together, as it were. It makes him into a proper, unified individual, not someone dispersed among a collection of desires. He also gets satisfaction from his work. He expresses himself in the objects he produces for the master. The master, by contrast, finds his new position less satisfactory than he expected. He gets recognition from the bondsman, but the recognition is not worth much because he doesn't recognize the bondsman. What is the value of being recognized by someone whom you do not recognize? It's like being recognized by a dog. And again, the master does not produce, he only consumes. He satisfies one desire after another, but he has no fear of death, no productive work, or anything like that to pull him together into a proper individual. He is more or less just a series of desires. So that's as far as I'll take